As Vance heads for Greenland, Trump's land grab hopes gets Putin's thumbs up. Isn't that something? So, Vice President G.D. Vance is set to touch down in Greenland on Friday to a chorus of anger and anxiety as White House plans to seize the Arctic territory by any means necessary. Vance is traveling with the Second Lady Usha Vance, Energy Secretary Chris Wright, and National Security Advisor Michael Waltz. And hours before they set off from Joint Base Andrews in Maryland, Russian President Vladimir Putin said Thursday night that he had no problem with U.S. President Trump's proposed land grab of the world's largest island. Trump's desire to take Greenland has long historical roots, Putin said Thursday at Russia's Arctic Forum in Murmansk, the largest city north of the Arctic Circle. This is an issue that concerns two specific nations and has nothing to do with us, he said. In Greenland itself, a semi-autonomous territory owned by Denmark, Vance is likely to get a chilly reception. His boss, President Trump, has for years stated his desire to take over the territory, two-thirds of which sits above the Arctic Circle and whose melting ice hides a bonanza of rare earth elements, oil, and natural gas. And as we said, there's only 57,000 people in the whole island and 40,000 who vote. Now, during his second term, Trump escalated those statements, saying Wednesday that the United States will go as far as we have to go, alarming Denmark and other American allies who've been unsure how to respond to this hostile overturn. And now Denmark fully controlled the island for 300 years until it became a semi-autonomous territory in 1953. Although Greenland gained home rule in 1979, Copenhagen, Denmark still controls its foreign and defense policy and contributes just under $1 billion to its economy. It's a vast sparse land, as we can see, around the size of Alaska and California combined, but with only 56,000 people. I thought it was 56. For the life of me, I don't even know where they live. I was trying to go into Google Maps to see where there was any. There's basically the whole coastline is sparse, separate island masses. I didn't see any bridges or anything on Google Earth, but anyway, more power to them. NBC News traveled there this week ahead of Vance's visit, and locals said they felt betrayed by their giant North American neighbor. We've always looked at America like a nice big brother to help you out now, and it's like the big brother is bullying you, said Landers Lawson, 41, the owner of a local water taxi company. I guess that's how they get around, with these little water taxis. Now, that anger saw the U.S. delegation's visit vastly downscaled, albeit with the addition of the vice president. Originally intended to encompass a visit to the capital, Nuuk, and with cultural elements such as a dog sled race, it will now only last one day and be confined to U.S. Putufik Space Base, which is hundreds of miles from the capital, and likely any dissenting locals. And one person not raising objections is Putin. He used his speech in Murmansk to detail past U.S. attempts to annex Greenland dating to the 1860s. The Russian leader has often used his own reading of Ukrainian history, which experts says is replete with ahistorical inaccuracies to justify his invasion of Ukraine February 2022. The Yale history professor Timothy Snyder said that both Trump's Greenland and Ukraine gambits were akin to the American enabling Russian imperialism. He wrote on X that Washington's approach was destroying its own best alliances, cutting itself off from its own crucial bases, making a Russian nuclear first strike on the U.S. easier, and opening Arctic territories that were once safe to Russian expansion. On the eve of the visit, Greenland's political parties band together to form a coalition government following elections there last month, according to local media reports. John Frederick Nielsen, leader of Democratic, the largest party in the legislature, had urged his rivals to put aside their domestic differences and form a broader possible coalition to resist the prospect of a hostile Trump takeover. And that appears to have come to pass, with 4 of the 5 parties in the legislature involving in the new coalition, local media reports. During the Greenlandic election, The eventual winner, Nielsen, told NBC News international partner Sky News that we don't want to be Americans. No, we don't want to be Danes. We want to be Greenlanders. More power to them. I wouldn't hold my breath if I were them. This is by NBC News on DNYUZ. Please leave your comments, and thank you for your support. Please support my Patreon account. The daily posts are 5 videos daily, and they are totally different from what I have on my YouTube channel. Thank you so much for your support, and that you find all my content so interesting. You'll find the Patreon account details in the description box below.